I was going to rant about restaurant menus, which I think I'm going to keep for another day because I was just speaking to my MD, my boss, Edward, and he said, well, why don't you rant about Tripadvisor? So I'm ditching the script, quite literally, and off the top of my head, I'm going to rant about Tripadvisor because actually we hate it, and with a passion. So who uses Tripadvisor? Show of hands, please. Okay. Good, maybe. Who likes TripAdvisor? Okay. I can see I'm already on dodgy ground. So, from a business point of view, we have a TripAdvisor page. We didn't really ask to have a TripAdvisor page. It just kind of appeared. We then tried to make it as nice as we could, and we encouraged people as best we could to put nice things and nice comments on about us. What do you think they did? They whinged, they moaned, they griped, they ranted, in fact. And none of what they were saying was even constructive. It wasn't as if they were trying to give us ideas or help us in any way. All they did was they said, oh, they didn't have any chicken. Well, I'm sorry, shops sell out of things, especially when they're popular. We don't have everything all of the time. They didn't ask, when is the chicken next going to be in? They simply ran home, got on their laptop, and went, didn't like it. They didn't have any chicken. Brilliant. Thank you for that constructive criticism. The next morning, we had chicken. Surprising, isn't it? Now, it goes a little bit deeper than that as well. We recently opened a new restaurant called Ludlow Kitchen. It's right next to the food centre. It's an absolutely beautiful building. In that, we have a great big open kitchen, and we decided we had the audacity to dare to change the menu. And we changed the menu from basic sandwiches, pork pies and ploughmans, and we thought, let's give somebody something they can remember. Let's give them memorable food, interesting food. We hired an excellent chef. He forages, he makes his own bresaola, and he started doing real plates of food, not just a pork pie on a plate with a bit of salad. What happened? TripAdvisor went berserk, absolutely berserk. Where are the sandwiches? Where are the pork pies? Why can't I have a sausage roll anymore? Honestly, we had 20 comments within the space of a month with all of these bitter old people moaning that they couldn't get anything under £7. And where had all of the affordable, simple food gone? Well, we sat there and we didn't know what to do. You know, we'd opened this restaurant, we were serving brilliant food. There were people giving us great feedback in the restaurant itself saying, this is wonderful, why haven't you done this before? And it's lovely to see your kitchen, it's lovely to be able to meet your chef. This is great, we love it. But no, none of those people went home and went to TripAdvisor. Only the bitter ones went home and went to TripAdvisor, and this is the thing that I hate the most. TripAdvisor is only used by people who want to hate you. It's not used by people who want to love you. And as best we can, we're trying to encourage people now who love what we do, and we're saying, please go on TripAdvisor, please use it for what we want it to be used for, which is to encourage people to come to what is a brilliant business. And I know I'm the marketing manager, and that's my job to say it's a brilliant business, but you know, TripAdvisor, as I see it, is a marketing tool. It's not somewhere to just be slated on a regular basis. Now, the worst example of this is we have a pig farm. We have rare breed Gloucester Old Spot pigs. In fact, we have pretty much the largest herd in the UK. We love our pigs, absolutely love them. And before you all say it, no, they are not reared outdoors. And I am extremely happy to put my hand up and say they're not. And there's a really good reason for that. The reason is that our butcher is in contact directly with the people who rear our pigs. And he monitors their size, their diets, their health, and we make sure that when that pig comes to the point at which we're going to start the butchering process, it's as good as it can be. But no, somebody on TripAdvisor decided that they would slate us to high heaven because our pigs were kept indoors, and pigs should be outdoors. Well, the definition of an outdoor reared pig, I'm afraid, is a bit of a sticky situation anyway, because they don't spend that much time outdoors, I can tell you that much, especially not the ones that end up in supermarket sausages. So this guy had gone on and written at least a couple of pages about how he thought our ethics were wrong, our business was wrong, that we weren't doing things properly. And we read this, and we read it again. And we were absolutely horrified. This was, genuinely slanderous stuff about our business. And we got in touch with Tripadvisor and we said, look, this is what we're really doing. This is what's really happening. And this guy is actually damaging who we are as a business. We believe in fresh, local, seasonal, handmade food. We believe in rearing real animals properly. We grow their food. We look after them. We give them a good life. And then, yes, we kill them and we chop them up, because that's what we do. But this guy had just ranted on about how terrible our business was on Tripadvisor for millions to see. And we quite rightly got it removed because Tripadvisor could see that there was no proof, there was no reasoning. It was just the rantings of a very silly person, actually, somebody with no understanding about real food and somebody who had spent a lot of time trying to slate a business. So there you go. You've got Tripadvisor, the world's best way to muck up someone's business. And it really is like that. I've looked at hotels on Tripadvisor and they've said, it's dirty, it's horrible, the food's crap, the people were, ugly and they didn't treat me very well and they shouted at my daughter. I went to the hotel, room was lovely, food was great, people were absolutely pleasant as anything. So all I can ask, and the whole purpose of this rant is, please use Tripadvisor constructively and don't pay any attention to the whiners and the moaners, because really businesses are out there to do a good job and we're all trying to do that. Tripadvisor comments, if they're constructive, are great. If they're not, please ignore them. Thank you.